As the old wooden door finally gave way with a groan, revealing the dim interior beyond, the officers stepped inside and were immediately enveloped by an eerie stillness. Dust motes swirled in the shafts of fading light filtering through half-closed curtains. The only sound that broke the silence was the soft creak of their boots on the warped floorboards. Officer Roberts raised his flashlight, its beam cutting through the gloom as the team began to move cautiously from room to room. At first glance, the house seemed abandoned, furniture draped in cobwebs, dishes left untouched on the table, and a faint musty smell hanging in the air. But then, a pair of glowing eyes blinked from the corner. And another. Then another. Within moments, the officers realized the house was far from empty. Everywhere they looked, under chairs, behind curtains, atop dusty shelves, cats were watching them. Some crouched nervously, others meowed softly as if pleading for help. The officers counted 20 of them in total, their fur matted, their bodies frail. It was a heartbreaking sight. Officer Roberts felt a lump form in his throat. They must have been alone for days, he murmured, his voice thick with sympathy. The poor creatures had been starving, their faint cries echoing through the walls of the forgotten home. Without hesitation, the officers called for supplies. Within minutes, bowls of food and water were set out across the living room floor. The reaction was immediate and overwhelming. The moment the smell of food filled the air, the silence shattered. The cats rushed forward, meowing with joy, their tails flicking as they ate eagerly. For the first time in days, the house came alive, not with fear, but with gratitude. The gentle sound of purring soon replaced the mournful cries that had haunted the neighborhood. Once the animals were safe, Officer Roberts turned his focus to finding Mrs. Thompson, the elderly woman who lived there. Following a faint sound from the back room, he found her sitting weakly in an old armchair, pale but conscious. "Mrs. Thompson," he said softly, kneeling beside her. "We were so worried. The neighbors called when they hadn't seen you in days." Tears welled in her tired eyes. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I fell ill. I couldn't get up. My cats, they're all I have." Understanding flickered in Robert's eyes. With care and compassion, he assured her that help was on the way. Within hours, paramedics arrived, and kind neighbors stepped in to care for her beloved pets.